Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Zu einem guten Spiel der Mannschaft, wir führen deutlich, und einem sehr durchwachsenen Spiel, um das freundlich auszudrücken, von mir. Auf der Habenseite stehen 2 Punkte, 2 Rebounds, ein offensiver, ein defensiver und ein Steal. Aber auf der etwas schlechteren Seite stehen leider auch 3 Turnovers und 2 Fouls. Da muss ich in der zweiten Hälfte jetzt noch ein bisschen was tun, ansonsten laufe ich Gefahr, wieder Playtime zu verlieren, und das wäre ganz, ganz ärgerlich, gerade auch was Sponsoren und so weiter angeht. Ob ich mich verbessern kann oder nicht, das seht ihr jetzt in der zweiten Halbzeit der LA Clippers gegen die Memphis Grizzlies. Viel Spaß!
As we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Conley out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Tyreke Evans. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Davis at the 4 slot.
Griffin is one of the best scorers in the game, so now you see him going well. Get him the basketball.
Here's Gasol after the Clippers pick up 2. The shot by Evans, nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Teodosic. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Clippers lead by 21.
And DeAndre showing off yet again why he's one of the best rebounders in the league. If you don't box him out, he'll destroy you.
It's stolen. Teodosic, no good. The Grizzlies shooting just 31% in the game. McLemore dishes to Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The tray. That's good from Gasol on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Feeds to Rivers. He dishes it to Griffin. Takes the 3. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 5.
That's how you play the game. Draw 2 defenders, kick it out to the wide open man for a bucket.
Conley kicks to Davis. Evans outside. Outside, Davis. Now the pass to Evans. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And that's now 7 points for Conley.
And Conley has an incredible stroke, especially from deep.
It's stolen by McLemore. And here we go. McLemore heads.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Griffin. He's got 19. Jordan with a screen on Conley. Pops it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Rivers. Now here's McLemore. He's got 5. Davis kicks to Conley. Clock at 6. Gasol a screen from the top of the key. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Evans kicks to Davis. He can't get that one to fall. Griffin with some nice D. Pass to Teodosic. Gallinari dishes to Griffin. Over Davis. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. In the corner, it's McLemore. Outside, Davis kicks it to Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And here's Evans outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Down low, here's Griffin. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize, going after the rim. Is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul him.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. So, for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Wells comes in for Gallinari. Lou Williams is subbed in for Rivers.
One shot, find the lane.
And for the Grizzlies, chemistry and continuity have been a strength, but we're seeing some roster changes too.
Yeah, we are. Vets who have helped establish this team starting to move aside. Age is a factor for this group. Also a move by the team to adapt to modern pace and space basketball.
Here's Harrison. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Harrison's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Teodosic. Here's Griffin. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Harrison kicks to Ennis. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Harrison. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Trains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The dish to Williams. Top of the key, Griffin. The shot that time, not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Harrison. 6 points for him. Wright, the pass to Martin. Wright sets a screen. Here's Ennis. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Wright.
This is where Wright generates a lot of his offense, working the glass with that 7'4" wingspan.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
DJ is checked in for the Clippers. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Harrison. In the corner, Daniels. And the foul called on DJ. That's his third foul of the game. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. From the high post.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Fires for 3, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Harrison. He's got 6. Martin kicks to Harrison. Count it. Harrison's got 8 points.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Dishes it to DJ. The feed to Griffin. Inside. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here, and the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Taken away by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. At the elbow, Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 26.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Memphis moving that ball around. Ennis kicks to Martin. Daniels with it, working on Williams. Daniels, no good. Clippers leading by 16. Right side, Williams. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 5 points in the game.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Harrison kicks to Ennis. Now Daniels. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Pass to Williams. He kicks to Griffin. Here's Wells. Drills it from outside. Wells has got 8 points.
And Wells is always working on enhancing his outside shot. Doesn't matter where he is. If he's open, he's firing.
Harrison kicks to Daniels. Ennis with the ball. And there's the pass to Harrison. Outside, Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 19 points. Outside, Griffin. He feeds it to Beverly. Harrell setting the pick for Beverly. He dishes it to Wells. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Ennis kicks to Daniels. Wright sets a screen. Harrison passes to Wright. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's Beverly. Right wing. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Jumper off the screen. Again, the Clippers.
And Wells is a problem in the pick and roll. Once he gets a little separation off that screen, he is looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Harrison. 8 points for him. In the corner, right with it. Pass to Harrison. Feeds to Daniels. Taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break over Daniels. A second chance effort. And it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Harrison kicks to Martin. Passes it to Ennis. Here's Harrison. Back to Ennis. The dish to Daniels. It's Martin on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Now the Clippers moving it up. Now here's Beverly. He's covered by Daniels. Wells, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Wells has got 12 points in the game.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. It's Martin on the wing. Kicks to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Harrison. He's got 8. Here's Martin. Bank shot. No good.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit.
They set the pick. Harrison passes to Ennis. Here's Martin. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting it.
Ja, dritte Viertel. Ich habe versucht, besser zu spielen, hat aber nicht ganz geklappt. Es kam noch ein Foul dazu, immerhin kein Turnover mehr, dafür aber kamen auch noch 2 Punkte dazu und ein dritter Rebound. Das ist ganz erfreulich, aber ist immer noch nicht das, was ich mir vorstelle. Ich denke, ich werde im letzten Viertel jetzt nochmal so 5 Minuten spielen und muss dann da nochmal richtig zeigen, was ich kann. Ansonsten wird das zumindest für mich persönlich ein verkorkstes Spiel. Ergebnistechnisch ist das Spiel eigentlich schon durch. Wir haben so einen großen Vorsprung. Das werden die Grizzlies nicht mehr aufholen können. Aber seht selbst. Zurück zum Spiel.
Away here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Reed out there with Johnson. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Rivers, and it's Decker in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Well, every so often a team will have a home game and see their stadium flooded with fans for the away team. Happens when a especially good, popular team is playing a team kind of in a bad part of their schedule, or maybe just in a bad part of their development. Smitty, do players notice when this happens, and does it bother them at all?
Yeah, players notice it. It does bother you. It happened to me when in the Chicago Bulls era. You hear people cheer more for Michael Jordan than their own players. It's because people love to see winners. People have their favorite players, and a lot of people right now look at it as they want to come see their favorite player. As a player, you just got to go out, beat Michael Jordan, go out and win, and use the fans to turn into your favor.
He used that pick to perfection.
You can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Now, here is Martin. At the elbow, it's Gasol. To the wing right side. Here's Selden. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And whenever there's a man open, Gasol will find him. An all-around team player.
And Beverly kicks to Decker. Johnson sets the screen for Decker. Ripped away. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Sikorak. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, well, I mean, once he gets the ball, it's just off to the races.
And you have to like the punctuation at the end of it. Great individual play.
Reed a screen. Rivers kicks to Beverly. Goes back up. And Johnson lays it in.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
You know, I wonder, where's the passion? You can't afford a no-show here on the defensive glass.
Here's Selden. And And the new CBA hammered out Smitty last season between the league and the players. It really seemed to get done. Adam Silver, a terrific job. Chris Paul leading the players' side. They got together early and seemed to be much more cordial in their negotiations. I think that's a wonderful sign.
I think the game is in good hands right now, and I was happy from, like you said, from the league side and the players' union side. You said it best, Kevin. They got together early, and that's why I think it was seamless. And the game right now is going so well, and they didn't mess it up, and I'm happy about it.
And you know what? I'll even go on. I'll take it one step further. I don't know if there's a professional league in the world right now that is in better shape in almost every aspect than the NBA. What do you think?
I totally agree, Kevin. Right now, we have a magical time right now in the NBA. Things are running well on the court and off the court.
It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded. Decker with a screen for Beverly. Reed dishes to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the pick. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A nice shot by Rivers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Baldwin kicks to Selden. Here's Zagoretz. Pass to Baldwin. Offside Gasol. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Johnson the screen. Here's Beverly, and Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. DJ is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Davis against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You know, Smitty, as the game grows internationally, we've seen a contrast drawn between the academies, for instance, in Europe and Australia, and the youth basketball organizations in this country. Do you think we're doing it the right way? Should there be change? More policing of just how things are run at a very young level?
I think more policing, Kevin. I think also coaches being better equipped to be able to be around young kids. I think also how many games these kids are playing. I think obviously you want them to have games, but when they're playing 5, 6, 7 games in a weekend, I just think that's too much.
Well, in the last few seasons, the NBA has seen its share of teams that provide that villain role for the league. The Warriors, perhaps with Kevin Durant, LeBron when he was in Miami and now in Cleveland. Do you think having a villain in the NBA is a good thing for the league?
Well, I think the right type of villain. And when you start talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, those are right type of villains because they're getting criticized as a villain because of not of their actions on the floor or off the court, just the choices they made to switch teams. But both those guys, LeBron and Kevin Durant, so far has handled it perfectly, and that's why the league's in good hands.
Second chance shot. A nice shot by Reed.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And I love how Marc Gasol is able to survey the court and create for his teammates.
Decker kicks to DJ. Johnson, the pass to DJ. Rivers dishes to Reed. Fires the 3. Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, the league has long had a rookie orientation program. People rave about it. It continues to develop and evolve. More recently, Steve, they've created a program for players transitioning to retirement. This is an outstanding idea. What's important with that in your eyes?
I'm glad you brought that up, Kevin. I think the rookie orientation should even start even earlier. I think it should start at the college level. Not saying that everybody's going to make it to the NBA, but it helps you what they give you just in the game of life. And then transitioning to retirement, I think it should be the first day you sign that NBA contract, the transition should start, because it could end with an injury. And obviously we know even if you play a lengthy career, in 10 or 12 years is over.
Like if you were going to talk to a young player and if the player said, Steve, give me one thing that I need to remember as I go through my career and then it ends, what's the one thing, piece of advice you would feed to a young player about what's going to be at the end of this journey?
Well, I think, first of all, there's a couple things, Kevin, and I have to answer. First, you got to keep your value system. Second, financially, you got to understand is make it simple as possible. You're not going to be able to live on the same type of salary for the rest of your life. So if you have a contract, say $20 million, in a simple way, divide that up for like 50 years, because that's how much you're going to need to be able to live off on.
Now here's Davis. Here's Gasol. Some solid defense from Reed. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sometimes you have to be able to put the ball on the floor. DJ attacking on the drive.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Back to Conley. Evans left side. Memphis moving it around. Gasol, a screen on Reed. The putback. Decker with the rebound. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. It's DJ atop the key. Now here's Rivers. Fires from deep. They get it again. Johnson. Gasol with the defensive effort. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. DJ passes to Reed. Johnson sets the screen for Rivers. There's the feed to DJ. This is to Johnson. The pass to DJ. This one for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively. The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team. And sometimes you just try to do too much.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Well, and each player has their strengths and their weaknesses, Smitty. When you played, what did you feel was your greatest strength as a player? And maybe the one area that held you back a little bit?
I think basketball IQ, being able to shoot the basketball, versatility. And then I think the one thing that held me back, I wish I was more athletic. I really wish I could jump, Kevin, high like a lot of these guys, because I think that gives you an advantage if you have both the IQ, the versatility, and athleticism.
And that one misses. So for the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Wells is subbed in for Rivers. Memphis also making some changes. James Ennis comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Davis sets a screen. Ennis kicks to Evans. Shoots over Decker. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Clippers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. They get a hand on it. Gasol with the steal. And they're running. Here's Evans. Trains the jumper to finish the break.
Gotta appreciate the aggressiveness of Evans. Excellent at shooting as soon as he gets the pass.
Out to the right wing. Decker kicks to DJ. Reed a screen. It gets rebounded by Ennis. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Well, you always hear about a player working extra hard in the offseason when they're approaching free agency, or how much truth is there to the idea, Steve, of a player doing more in a contract year, trying harder?
Well, you're here. I mean, you're here teammates. You're here guys, competitors. You're here us analysts saying, you know when there's a contract year for a lot of guys, and you look at a guy putting in a little bit more effort. I think the guy that you respect the most is when they play the same way all the time, whether it's a contract year or the first year. A lot of guys do ramp it up and make more shots when it's a contract year.
But that's human nature, don't you think? I mean, if you know there's a prize at the end, the harder you work. If there's a big test at the end of the week, you study harder. I mean, I would just think that's just human nature.
It is, and I think for instance, the teams and general managers, you have to do your homework to understand the type of player that you're paying for a long time.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And in today's NBA, how about the value in having a guy at the center who has the versatility and the skill set of a Marc Gasol? With his passing and shooting, he becomes a great zone buster for any team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Marc Gasol becoming more aggressive, looking for his own offense.
And I thought at times in the past, he was unselfish to a fault. His teammates egged him on, told him, you're the best center in the game, go out there and dominate. And now it seems like he's becoming more comfortable in his skin.
Martin's checked in for Davis. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. And with the new TV deals, we've seen players' salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships among the players, between the players, within a team?
You know, I think, Kevin, when guys are happy, obviously with their salaries, they play better. But I think also it can affect sometimes, let's talk about it team-wise. You have a guy that's not playing at the level that you thought he would be playing. Because of the numbers, it's going to be harder and harder to move some of those guys. Then you have a guy that's playing better than a guy that's making a lot of money. He's going to expect, and some of these teams are not going to be able to play, so you're going to see a lot of movement. And back in our day, Kevin, my day, you didn't see that much movement. Because of these skyrocketing salaries, I think now it's going to be more and more movement.
And you know, Steve, with the new deal signed between players and the league, it'll be, I think, easier for teams that have drafted and developed a player now to keep that player and not lose them to more money to another team.
You're totally right. I think guys getting drafted and they can play, they will definitely be there for years and years because they can make the most money with their teams respectively.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the NBA. He averages as many assists as a lot of starting point guards.
You know what? As a terrific passer at the center spot and shooter, he's a zone buster in that high post. Great vision, and he can see over the top of the defense. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
What I like about Marc Gasol, you get everything. Scoring, passing, block shots, rebounding. He's the total package.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. And replay review now commonplace. In the interest of speeding up those reviews, Steve, the league last season allowing officials at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey to make the call. You like that decision?
You know I do, but I think sometimes finding a way to speed it up, and I think there's some way where you can have a referee right there on site also can be able to get a chance to see the play, because sometimes technology doesn't get back from Secaucus back to the game. There's some kind of way the middleman, if he's there in his obvious play, that can cut the time, you know, because right now sometimes it's taking a long time.
As long as they get it right, correct? How they do it, who cares? As long as they get the call right, though, to me is the most important. How about you?
I do love that, Kevin, but I think sometimes, you know, human error is a part of basketball. The refs can't be perfect.
True.
And so sometimes if they're a bad call, it's just a bad call. You got to live with it.
One shot.
And so here are the Clippers. Pass to Wells. Now here's Decker. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to DJ. Down low, Gasol with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Blake Griffin.
When we look back and we think about key takeaways from tonight's game, his leadership really stands out, controlling the pace, keeping everyone involved, and he made this offense sing.
Now Gasol, following the three-point attempt by DJ. Gasol's shot is good.
Marc Gasol with the set shot more than a jump shot, but at his size, it's still hard to contest.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Wells, no good. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Gasol passes to Harrison. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.
Also am Ende ist es eigentlich ein versöhnliches Ende, zumindest von der Spielbewertung her, eine A-. Hatte ich bisher noch gar nicht, glaube ich. Auch wenn wieder 4 Turnovers dabei waren. Der eine am Ende war einfach der Müdigkeit geschuldet. Ich weiß auch nicht, warum ich da dann nochmal so lange Playtime bekommen habe. Hat mich selbst so ein bisschen überrascht. Aber ansonsten war das, denke ich, ein ganz ordentliches Spiel am Ende dann noch. Vor allem mit überraschend vielen Rebounds. Da hätte ich nicht mit gerechnet. 4 Rebounds, 1 Steal, 6 Punkte. Das ist zumindest nicht so schlecht wie das Spiel davor. Da wäre aber deutlich mehr drin gewesen.
Hey, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, that you just watched me build a brick tower from like 10 feet away.
No, I'm
Das
thinking
stimmt allerdings.
that you want to go out there and do some performative Kobe Bryant shooting in the arena while the press looks on type of thing. Don't even think about it. You can't keep the arena staff here past overtime unless you're at least a 3-time All-Star.
Yeah, but I just need to see the ball go
Well,
in
then you
before
need
I
to
sleep
dream
tonight.
about it.
Man, I stank it up real bad tonight, Shan.
I watched you, I know.
Like light a match bag, bro.
Listen, man, your vet is not going to pull any punches. After I had my first brick, my vet pulled me aside and gave me great advice, like top secret advice that he received from his vet, and so on and so on. So
All
now
right.
I'm just here to share with you.
All right, man. Well, tell me what it is.
Nah, forget it.
What you mean, forget it? You just gonna leave me hanging? Oh, come on, man.
Also so schlecht, muss ich sagen, fand ich das Spiel jetzt auch nicht. Es war nicht überragend. Vor allem bis ins letzte Viertel. Das letzte Viertel war eigentlich nochmal ganz gut, hat es aber nicht mehr rausgerissen. Das ist halt einfach so. Eine A-Wertung. So, bevor wir jetzt aber die Folge beenden, gucken wir nochmal, was für eine SMS bekommen haben. Oh, von Brian. Was will der denn? Ach, schon wieder neue Schuhe von Adidas. Mal gucken, was sie mir diesmal für welche geben. Da fehlt doch noch ein paar, oder? Die anderen habe ich ja schon, genau. Bumm, jetzt habe ich alle 3 von Adidas. Hey, oh. Danke. Für heute soll es aber gewesen sein. Wenn das Video euch gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Wie gesagt, da interessiert uns jetzt zum letzten Mal, ob euch das mit diesen 12-Minuten-Vierteln gefällt oder nicht. Ob wir abschaffen sollen oder nicht. Schreibt es in die Kommentare und abonnieren. Dürft ihr uns auch, wenn ihr das noch nicht abonniert habt. Da freuen wir uns auch sehr drüber. Denkt aber dran, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken. Denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns im Kanal so abgeht. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite des Bildschirms für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und ich sage Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.